Okay, welcome back to the channel. We've got another classic Angelina Jordan fantastic cover with Ivan Mendez a million years ago, an Adele song. And I'll tell you, crying towels, I hope you got one with you because you're going to need it, probably. She touches me with this song every time I hear her sing it. This one and Million Miles, the one that she wrote for her grandfather. That one gets me, just the fact that I think I'm going to go watch it. Let's watch.
I only wanted to have fun, learning to fly, running to run. I left my heart beside the way when I was young. Deep down I must have always known that this would be inevitable. To learn my stripes I have to pay and bear my soul. And all I can do is watch and cry. I miss the air, I miss my friend, I miss my mother, I miss it when life was a party to be thrown. That was a million years ago. Million years ago, when I walk around off the street where I grew up and found my feet, they can't look me in the eye. It's like they're scared of me. I tried to think of things to say, like a joke or memory, but they don't recognize me now in the light of day. By, and all I can do is watch and cry. I miss the air, I miss my friends, I miss my mother, I miss it when life was a party to be thrown. But that was a million years ago. Bye.
Bye, Angelina. Bye, Ivan. Oh, awesome, man. Just awesome. That was, there's a mashup out there that I did a reaction to with Angelina and Adele singing. in some regards, it might not have been fair, but you can't always match things up exactly. It was this video, and Adele was in I believe it looked like some kind of a building with glass windows behind her and people out there. It might have been a shopping mall or maybe a recording studio of some kind, or I don't know. But so her setup was not really necessarily a really good one for acoustics and so on. So I'll grant her that. However, what Angelina has that Adele doesn't have has nothing to do with that, okay? In my opinion. This is just my opinion as a carpenter, okay? So what good does that do anybody? Well, if you're building a house, I can probably help you out. She puts so much emotion in the songs where it belongs and infuses it, and then she passes it on to us somehow through some magical resources that she has. I think we're all connected. I think every human being that's ever been and ever will be and ever has been is all connected in some way that I don't fully understand. And because I think that everything that every human being experiences is also, in some ways, is also felt by every other human being that's ever been around. And how she's able to transfer that emotion over to people that are listening is to me a little bit amazing. Now, as I said, I'm a carpenter. I'm not a musician. I'm not a music teacher. I'm not a musical analyst of any kind. Not really. What I am is a guy that's been walking around the planet for 69 years, and I've listened to music my whole life. I know what I like. I know what I don't like. I know what makes me want more and what doesn't. And I also know about the songs that have touched me in the past and the artists who have done it, because those kind of things leave they leave a mark, if you will. Not a bad one, but they touch you and then you remember that. It's almost like a lot of the things you remember from your early childhood are things that left an impression on you of one type or another. Could be scary, could be holy cow, it could be happiness or joy, it could be a lot of things. But it left an impression on you probably because of its intensity at that moment. And Angelina does that when she sings. She's able to connect to me in a way that touches my heart and my soul. I'm going to say pretty much every song except for the ones that aren't designed to be that way, such as Above the Water, the dance song, EDM song. That's not really designed to be touching my soul. That's a dance, fun, happy, joy, dance kind of a song. So that's not the same kind of a thing. But anything that is a normal, like a ballad song, or has a message or a lyric that is supposed to pull at your heartstrings, she's the one that can do it. Okay. So Adele sings her song. This is her song. She wrote it, I believe, and she sings her song. And Angelina sings the song, and I believe she sings it with more emotion and more passion and more depth. Is the only way. Richness maybe, and that's just my opinion. And people can say, "Well, Adele, blah blah blah." Yeah, okay, yeah, you can say whatever you want. I mean, everyone's entitled to an opinion, and then from there things can blossom into debate if it seems to be necessary. But an opinion's an opinion. You're not necessarily going to change people's opinions with an endless debate, unless you make some really strong points. Other than, well, I didn't like it. Well, okay, that's good. Thanks for letting me know. I mean, I can't. That's your choice, really. Also, let's move on. We're going to do this one more time. I'm going to quit talking because I'm taking too long. I'm going to move this over into full screen. We're going to watch it again. Let's do it. This way you get the best and most complete possible view of the whole thing.
I only wanted to have fun, learning to fly, running to run. I left my heart beside the way when I was young. Deep down, I must have always known that this would be inevitable. to learn my stripes have to pay and bear my soul. And all I can do is watch and cry. I miss the air, I miss my friend, I miss my mother, I miss it when life was a party to be thrown. That was a million years ago. Million years ago, when I walk around off the street where I grew up and found my feet, they can't look me in the eye. It's like they're scared of me. I tried to think of things to say, like a joke or memory, but they don't recognize me now in the light of day.
Bye, Angelina. Bye, Ivan. Okay. Yeah, that'll work. Let me just talk for a minute before I go back to a smaller screen. Yeah, this one, when I first heard this one, I mean, honestly, it gets overused a lot, I think, but I think it's probably true a lot too. As I was blown away at the quality. Angelina in this video, according to the what's published about it, it says she's 12 years old. I believe that's pretty accurate. She got that mic right there for her 12th birthday. And I don't think she looks as old as she did on AGT. So, and she was 12, turning 13 then. So I think she was 12 years old. Sounds pretty reasonable and pretty fair to me. Now, if somebody said she was definitely 13, well, then she's definitely 13. I'm not arguing. To me, there's no argument. I'm just telling you there's a lot of always limited information. So you have to be a detective and try to figure things out. So we know she got the mic for her 12th birthday. That's the mic right there. So it was after her 12th birthday. Could have been the day of, too, for all we know. And then I just don't think she looks like she's 13 yet. But she might be. I don't know. I'm no expert. So, and Ivan, watching Ivan react to trying to focus on playing the guitar while he's listening to her voice. I mean, he's struggling, man, to stay with it. I don't blame him. I don't know how he does it. And then Angelina, of course, oftentimes is reading the lyrics too and singing like that. Oh my God. That right there ought to be a whole separate category of talent. I can't do that. I mean, I can't. I have a hard enough time when I've spoken in front of audiences before, sometimes at great length. I know you don't find that hard to believe. And I've tried using cue cards. I've tried using like bullet point sheets. I've tried using a lot of things as an aid in the past. And I really gave up on all those, and I just wing it, man. I go out there. I know what I want to say. I try to keep it in some kind of reasonable order in my mind, and then I go out there and I just talk. Because when I do that, I know I stop a lot and I pause a lot. In the videos, I do this because I'm trying to think of, I want to give you guys as much information as I can give you as far as the accuracy, as far as dates, times, ages, yada, yada, yada. I want to do that. I just don't have it. I'm getting old. I can't remember everything, okay? And I get mad at myself, too. So sometimes I pause, and there's long pauses as my brain's trying to access the information that I know I once had, but I no longer have. And it's frustrating to me. I'm sure it's frustrating to you guys when you're listening, too. But, hey, it is what it is. I don't know what I can do. Maybe drink echinacea, right? Is that helpful for the mind? So, I don't even know where I was going with all that now. But, this pairing, Angelina and Ivan, are to me, are just magic. And watching him react is just, to me is, I mean, yeah. It's an honest reaction. And if you've never seen it, Alan Papier, wrapped in a warm blanket, did an interview with Ivan, and they talked about his time with Angelina. And if you've never seen that, you should go visit Alan's site and take a look at it, because that'll tell you a lot, really. I've seen it many times. I don't know how many, but quite a few. And so that'll do it. Let's wrap this up. Let me get my head in here so you can see me. There we are. And we'll see you guys on the next video. Thanks for watching. And I hope you like these classic moments that we're going back and just kind of dusting them off and revisiting them. I don't want them to get lost in history, because, man, are these something special, in my opinion. This is the foundation of where Angelina is today. And Angelina just got done singing on the same stage that Elvis was on, okay? And for some people, that's no big deal, but I think for Angelina it is, and for me it certainly is. I was never a huge Elvis fan, to be honest with you. I mean, I was a fan. I loved a lot of his music. I watched his movies and stuff too, and I was always interested in what was going on with him in his personal life and so on. But a big fan, like, would I go somewhere to go see him in concert? Nope, never did. Never saw him in concert. Would I buy his records or albums? Yeah, I'd do that. That I would do. But yeah, to make a commitment of time, money, and energy to go see him somewhere, that wouldn't necessarily appeal to me at that time. Now, I've been to see Angelina perform in Portsmouth and in Las Vegas. It just shows you there's been an escalation in my fandom. I love Angelina. She's the best singer I've ever heard. I've said it many times. I'll stick with it because I know what I know. I know me, and I know that she's the best singer I've ever heard. So there you go. Let's get out of here. See you on the next video. Have a good day, good night, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, whatever it is, wherever you are. And we will see you. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.